Hi there, my name is Karina and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Turn to Me and the supports we offer to parents and couples. So a little bit about us. Turn to Me are an Irish-based mental health charity who provide accessible, professional online mental health services to adults and young people over 12 years of age. So what we do is we take a stepped care approach to mental health support. We have three different services and you can engage with any or all three of the services, which are as follows. We have a 24/7 clinically moderated peer support network. We have group support online delivered via instant chat groups, and we have counselling online. And I will go into more detail on all three of these shortly. So how we can help. So there's no problem too big or too small. So people turn to us for support on a whole range of issues. Some of the more frequent ones that come up are family and relationship issues, anxiety, worry or panic, the depression and sadness and work in college, or just for support, getting help, where to get help and how to manage one's self-care. So even if it's just that you're feeling a bit stressed out at work or if you've had an argument with a friend, Turn to Me can help you through any of the services mentioned in the previous slide. So whatever one you think could meet your needs or all three if you did think that that was necessary. So just want to highlight our parent support groups first of all. So these groups are free to absolutely everybody and are completely anonymous. So you don't know the identity of others in the group and they don't know you. So all of our groups are facilitated by fully qualified and accredited therapists, and this is necessary so we can ensure that the groups remain a safe space for everyone to share their experiences around parenting and life in general. And here's just a couple of examples of the groups that we have. So we have a preschool group, Help, Why Did Nobody Warn Me About This? We have a parenting 5 to 12-year-olds group, preschool to preteen and all the changes in between. We have an adolescents group, Why Won't They Talk to Me? We have a dads group, we have a mums group, and we have a family issues group. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a quick tour of the website because I think this will give you a good insight into what we have on offer. So if you haven't been here before, you would log on to turntome.ie and this is the homepage that it will bring you to. And the first thing you would need to do is to create your free account by clicking here. So the information we ask you for is a username, which must be an anonymous username. You can't identify yourself. We need your date of birth, your email address, your first and last name, and a password to keep the account secure. Now, I've already created an account, so I'm going to log in up here at the top right. And this is going to bring me straight to our dashboard, which contains our Thought Catcher service. This is a 24/7 service, which is clinically moderated by staff. So I'll scroll down to give you a look. The Thought Catcher is peer-to-peer, so a friend-to-friend support service for adults 18 plus. And we do also have a site for 12 to 17-year-olds as well, if your child wanted to use it. So you can post your thoughts anonymously on the website. If you choose to make your thought public, other people in the community can respond to you with some support, but you can also choose to keep your thoughts private and if you would like to use it as a private diary. So I'll just give you a quick look. Up here at the top right hand side, you see the option to post a new thought. You can select the emotion up here. You've space here then to write down what the thought was, what was the situation, and how you responded to it. And this is where you choose to make it public if you do want your peers to respond to you, or you can choose to make it private if you want to keep it as an online diary, okay? So just go out there. That's a 24/7 thought catcher service. The next service we have here is a counselling online, which I mentioned earlier. So we provide a private and confidential online counselling service to our members, provided in the format of primarily one-to-one sessions via video and text chats, and emails and phone calls are coming soon. So counselling sessions are offered for adults 18 years of age, couples, and also young people aged 12 to 17. So all Irish residents are entitled to 6 free one-to-one sessions or 8 free sessions if you're applying for the young people counselling programme. So it's as simple as this. You would just select which one you're looking for. Is it a one-to-one? Is it for your child or are you a couple? Now, both of you would need to create an account if it was a couples counselling session. And for your child as well, you and your child both need to have an account for those kind of sessions to go ahead. And then you can just see the step-by-step process up here. So the application type, select the time, your information, your counselling history, and then a summary before you go through to book your session, okay? So that's the counselling service. Next, I'll go into the support groups, which are the instant chats, which I mentioned earlier. So we do have a large range of chats available. So it's not just parenting groups. So as you can see here are the parenting groups which are available. There's family issues on tomorrow, parenting preschool group on later today. These are the groups already happened earlier in the week. Now, if you were coming as an individual, we also have other groups that you can use. So feeling anxious, feeling stressed, there's another anxiety group there, feeling down group, etc. So there's other groups that you can join in outside of the parenting groups. Then if you click here as well, you will see the frontline workers groups. These are recently launched. And these are also on a number of topics. If you are a frontline worker from anywhere on the front line and you want to join one of these groups, there's different topics available on bullying, coping with COVID-19, no one ever thinks about us, creating healthier habits and coping mechanisms, etc. So you have the choice of joining any of these groups depending on where your need is. Now, the only thing is, so I'll click into the mums group here, and you can actually only register for one support group per week. So you can't sign up to multiple groups. And if you just want to register, all you do is you click the register button here. If you decide then you can no longer attend that group, or if you wanted to deregister from that one and join a separate group instead, you can go to the My Bookings tab over here on the right-hand side. This would give you a list of any kind of counselling sessions or support groups you have coming up. And if you wanted to deregister from the support group, you can do so in here. So that was a quick whistle-stop tour of the services. So it's the counselling online, the support groups, and if I go back to the dashboard here, this is a 24/7 peer-to-peer support network. Just one further point, if you go to the About Us section up here, we do have a news and blog available to you. As you can see, there is a long list of topics here on the left-hand side, and we are constantly updating this. So if you or your partner or your child did ever want to find some good information, you can visit the article section here, okay? So that's that. I will, if you did have any questions, you can email us on the following email address and we will get back to you as soon as we can. So it's info@turntomeme.org. This is if you have any questions in relation to yourself, to couples or parents counselling. And then also we do offer the services to 12 to 17-year-olds. So if you had any queries on that and what you want you or your child to engage in, you can also email us here and respond to you as soon as we can. Thank you.